Putin has questioned the legitimacy of Ukrainian leaders, while Ukraine has refused to make any territorial concessions. How can General Kellogg manage to bridge the wide gap between these seemingly inconciliable positions?
Yes, well, good day, and thank you for having us today. Greetings to your viewers. And General Keith Kellogg is in a very difficult position, even though he says he's going to insist on slowing down the weapons to Ukraine unless they negotiate, or increasing the flow unless Russia negotiates. These are hollow threats because, as my colleague mentioned, the facts on the ground, the battlefield will control what ultimately happens. And we do see that right now, Russia is actually winning the war. They are in the dominant position, so they have very little incentive to negotiate on Kellogg's terms, because the one thing America cannot give Ukraine is the thing they need most, which is more men to fight on the battlefield. And additionally, the weapons we have been giving them, as it turns out from seeing Russia's hypersonic missiles, and especially the test of the Orishnik several days ago, is that Russia's military hardware at this point is superior to American hardware. They've been developing their military systems since 2018, when Trump pulled out of the Intermediate Missile Treaty with Russia. And so now we see that not only are General Kellogg's negotiation strategies and his levers of pressure on Russia are unlikely to be effective, but indeed, uh, at the end of Biden's administration, Biden is laying the groundwork to escalate the situation in Ukraine and thereby trap Trump into a situation in Ukraine where it will be very, very difficult for Trump to fulfill his promise of making peace. So, as we see now, we are on an escalation ladder in Ukraine. It does not look as though General Kellogg is in a very strong negotiating position. And I must agree with my colleague that the conditions on the battlefield will ultimately determine the resolution in Ukraine.